All right, y'all. This is my top. You could say top 20 players. This is part of my season preview. I'm just doing something fun, just like ranking the players coming into the season. Um, I probably won't do all NBA because that depends on how many games. That you got to play 65 games if you make anything and win an accolade. So, but I do top players, and then I do my award predictions and the standings, and then I do one. Like what I do one video just saying Western Conference Finals, East Conference Finals, and the finals, and then I need a part five. That'd be four parts right there. But this will be part one. I got 12 like honorable mentions. So guys, it's not top 20, but they like in the top 30 range. So it's like 30. So you can say top 32. But I'm gonna title the video top 20 because I got top 20 in order. But the next guys is that's not top 20 is Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox. They both play for the Sacramento Kings. They both made strides. Especially De'Aaron Fox. Sabonis still putting up the same numbers he did in Indiana basically. Mr. Triple Double basically, man. He been balling. De'Aaron Fox was one of the most clutch players last year. Then I got Jamal Murray, played with Jokic, put up that 30-point triple double in game. I think it was game 3, but he ended up winning the championship as the second best player on the team, which is great. Murray says, I know he can do it. It's just he got to stay. I know he missed the whole season, and then people say he played with Jokic, but I still don't think that don't take away from how good he is, though. Then I got Bradley Beal for the Suns. The guy averaged 23.5 points and shot 50%. It's all off the top of the head, by the way. Karl-Anthony Towns is next. Talented guy that can shoot threes. I think he could rebound too. I think he averaged 12 rebounds, like 22 points, and then like he shot like 41% from three, taking 7 threes a game. And Bam had a good finals performance. Was the second best player on the finals team. He defends. He can shoot the mid range. He can switch out on the pick and roll. One of the best pick and roll defenders out as a center. And then I got Tyrese Halliburton for the Indiana Pacers. A 20-10 guy, 20 points, 10 rebounds. I just haven't seen him play in the playoffs yet, though. So, or even a play-in game. So, which is like a playoff-like atmosphere. Jalen Brunson played for the Knicks last year, and they basically went to. He did good, man. I think he made an All-Star team, and he did good against the Cavaliers, and they won. They beat the Cavaliers in a series that I thought the Cavs were gonna win. They're going on the other side of that series. I got Darius Garland, point guard for the Cavaliers. He made his first All-Star game a couple years ago. And the same thing with LaMelo Ball. Garland and LaMelo Ball, basically same level, but I think they can take a level. They can level up this year. I got Jaylen Brown, Boston Celtics. So he gonna be with Porzingis, and they got a squad. They high expectations this year. Jaylen Brown was in my top 20 last year, but things change. He gonna work his way back in. I'm gonna probably update it every quarter. Season start by October 24th, so I probably update it on Christmas once. I just count that as one quarter, and then I update it at the All-Star game, and then at the end of the season, and probably at the end of the playoffs, like 4 times probably do a list, and then I might end up with a top 50 after that. But we haven't seen Victor. We haven't seen the rookies yet. So like in a real game, like a regular season game. So the 12 guys that's not in the top 20. That's probably That's debatable top 30. Some of them even debatable top 20. Sabonis, Domantas Sabonis, De'Aaron Fox, both from the Sacramento Kings. Jamal Murray from the Nuggets. Bradley Beal from the Suns. Karl-Anthony Towns from the Timberwolves. Bam Adebayo from the Heat. Tyrese Halliburton from the Pacers. Jalen Brunson from the Knicks. Darius Garland from the Cavaliers. LaMelo Ball from the Hornets. And Jaylen Brown from the Celtics. And then Pascal Siakam from the Toronto Raptors. So my top 20 players. Number 20, I got Paul George from the Clippers. A guy that can get handles, defense, shooting, even but he's been shooting threes good since like 20. He started taking more threes around like 2014, like right before he left, right before the Heat run was over when he played them, when he was going against them. So Paul George, man. Number 19 is Ja Morant. I know he's gonna miss the first 25 games, but we can't forget what he's done. Elevating teams to the first, 50 wins and stuff like that. So, athletic, probably the most exciting player if you like, as far as like athleticism and stuff. It's amazing. He playing with Derrick Rose this year, so Derrick Rose said he's gonna hold him accountable. He's not there to babysit him, so I think Rose is a good mentor for him, man. Rose and Marcus Smart, so I think he'd be able to rest sometimes too. Like more, he'd be able to rest more with I know they had Tyus Jones last year, but now they got Marcus Smart, Ja Morant, and Derrick Rose. So the 18th best player, I still got James Harden up there, man. Still a great facilitator. Averaged like 10.7 assists last year with 20. And he gave 21 points. He had a couple games. Who did they play? Brooklyn. They beat Brooklyn, and then it was the second round. I think that's when he had a couple 40-point games. But yeah, he's James Harden still that guy. He when he was with the Nets, some people say he's the best in the league. It was like he was top 5, probably top 7 at least in the league. He's been top 7 for a minute, but this is talking about this year, not history. So James Harden, 18th from the So I got Paul George from the Clippers, number 20. Number 19, Ja Morant from the Grizzlies. Number 18 is James Harden. James Harden from the what's the name? Sixers. 17, I got Anthony Edwards. I'm just starting off at 17. I think this is a good spot for him to see. We're gonna see what he do after this. But the guy been showing strides with the the FIBA, and in preseason, man, looked like he got better handles and a better mid range jumper. So we'll see. And he bought on the playoffs last year. I think he averaged 31. If you throw that first game on, he probably averaged like 33, 34. But he played 5 games. But Anthony Edwards, man, 16 is Kyrie Irving. We know what he can do. He averaged 27, but it's just about being available and having more impact on winning and stuff like that. But I think he'd do that. Y'all know Kyrie, my favorite player. Him and Steph. So he's 16. 15 and 14 is 2 guys. Kyrie Irving, that's the Mavericks, by the way. 15 and 14. 15 is Donovan Mitchell and 14 is Damian Lillard. They both had crazy games, some of the high scoring games since Kobe 81. I think Dame has 71. He hit like 14 threes. And he's going to be with the Bucks this year. Then Donovan Mitchell, 15th. You can switch him if you want with the Cavaliers. But I just think, I don't know, Dame hitting big shots and stuff. And he's just more consistent last year. I think Mitchell didn't have the great playoffs, really. So I got Dame. Dame scored 71. I think Mitchell scored like 70. I can't remember because I know him, Booker, and Mitchell scored 70 in this decade. So, but that's 2 guys that put up 70 points in a game before, man. So shout out to Donovan Mitchell, 15. Damian Lillard, 14. 13 is LeBron. This is LeBron. Of course, he's on my top, greatest list. Small forward, they probably go him, Durant, Bird, Durant, like that. Then overall, I think I got him in my top 5, and then, but this is not a history. This is not what they call it, a lifetime achievement award. So shout out to LeBron. He did have a good season last year. 13, he 13 for LeBron. Number 12 is Kawhi Leonard. The low management stuff and the injuries. For him and LeBron both played. I think Kawhi played more games than LeBron, but I got Kawhi as a better defender and scorer right now. But LeBron definitely a better leader and stuff. So, but that's Kawhi. Talented guy. He in my top 10 favorites, but I can't put him in the top 10 yet. He gotta show me that he can play. He's gonna be playing consistently. Number 11 is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Dude averaged 30 points a game. He actually might be better than Booker, but Booker already played in the playoffs and played in the finals before, so I can't be like, oh, Booker didn't play great in the finals and SGA didn't even make it to the finals. No, these 2 are my favorite players too, but I got SGA number 11. He's a better ball handler than Booker. I think he got more moves, but Booker got the better mid-range. SGA got a great mid-range too, but I think Booker is one of the best in the game. SGA decent in mid-range too. So if the Thunder make the playoffs or something, I think he can get in the top 10. I'm talking about a top 6 seed. If he do that, I'm definitely putting him in there. Then number 11 is Devin Booker. Like I said, mid-range game. He bought out in the playoffs last year. Number 9 is Jimmy Butler. I'm putting Jimmy Butler 9 because I know they got the best coach in the league. No disrespect to Popovich. Well, I say 2 then because Popovich, if he had the same time, I'm pretty sure he could do the same thing with Miami. But Spoelstra is a great coach. He the best. He top 2 coach in the league. I say top 2 coaches in the league. Jimmy Butler did more with less. Remember, they didn't even have Tyler Hero in the Eastern Conference Finals. They still made it to the finals. They took Jokic in them 5 games with way less talent. So, because you got Butler and Murray. Murray and Jokic versus Butler and Jimmy, but he had a lot of guys like undrafted and stuff on that team versus Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter Jr. and Caldwell Pope. Denver had a squad, man. But that's Jimmy Butler, number 9. Number 8 is Tatum. I just think Tatum was more consistent scoring in the playoffs. Like Jimmy Butler had some struggles, but I got Jason Tatum, and I think he's a better defender right now. Not all time, of course, but I got Jimmy Butler over Tatum over all time. But right now, Tatum 8. Number 7 is Anthony Davis. I think he's the best defensive player in the league. We already know the story with AD. He's got to stay healthy. Number 6 is Joel Embiid. A guy that averaged 30. I think he averaged 30, but he led the league in scoring. Won the league MVP. I know the playoffs. He got hurt right before the playoffs, so got to kind of give him a little bit of a pass, man. Like, if you hurt, you hurt. So, but Embiid, we know he could. He played. Embiid do play throughout the season. I mean, he was sat out a couple games, but he don't like low manage a lot. Like, so 7-foot guy that can consistently put together a season where he can average 30 points a game is impressive. Number 5 is Kevin Durant. I got him 5. You know, talent wise, he's probably the best scorer in the league. But like you said, he got to be available. But he played good in the playoff last year against the. He destroyed the Clippers, and I know Kawhi got hurt, but he destroyed the Clippers, and he was giving the Nuggets buckets too, man. So outside of that one game, I think it was like 1 or 2 games. So 4 out of 6 games, he was cooking them. So and that was after playing on the 8 games with the Suns team. So I know I got to use the same logic for KD, Kawhi, and LeBron, but LeBron, it's been consistent, like missing games. I'm talking about like not playing 70 games like year after year, and then Kawhi is you know, he low management, so that's it. I mean, it's, you know what I'm saying, that's his fault. That's why I got him ranked lower. Like he could be up there with KD, but I got KD. But KD, when he available, he plays. You know what I'm saying? What he did with Brooklyn last year. I think they was the 3rd seed with him and Kyrie. I think they went down to like 5th though too when he got hurt. But number 4 is Luka Doncic. Put up the best numbers on this list. I know Jokic got numbers too, but Luka probably got the best numbers at his era period probably. So the 2020. So, but that's Luka. Dallas best player. I said Kyrie my favorite player, but Luka's that guy. He performed in the playoffs, so nobody can say he can't perform in the playoffs. He did more with less before. I think they even beat the Clippers, I think, or something, with less talent. Like, but now he finally got a teammate that's like Hall of Famer, Kyrie Irving. So number 3 is Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm gonna miss free throws. I got to kind of nitpick now because it was just a miss free throws. But Giannis is dominant. He's going to be playing with Dame Lillard this year. I got them going to the Eastern Conference Finals. But number 2 is Steph Curry. The guy put up, Game 7 against the Sacramento team that's way younger, that had more youth. He played with that old team, Curry, and he still put up 50 in Game 7 to close them out. And then they lost to the Lakers because they didn't have no. Lakers had better bigs, period, man. Better big man. Number 2 is Curry. Number 1 is Nikola Jokic, Finals MVP. And he put up like it was something crazy like 29, 14, and 9 or something. Like it was really 10 if you round up. So he basically had a triple double through the whole playoffs, rounding up. And won Finals MVP. So I got to give it to him. He won 2 MVPs in 2022 and 2021. And the 2023 was even better than those 2 years, but they gave Embiid got it. He deserved it, but I'm just saying, like, Jokic went crazy. So to recap, number 1 is Nikola Jokic. Number 2 is Steph Curry. Number 3 is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Number 4 is Luka Doncic. Number 5 is Kevin Durant. Number 6 is Joel Embiid. Number 7 is Anthony Davis. 8 is Jason Tatum. 9 is Jimmy Butler. 10 is Devin Booker. 11 is SGA. 12 is Kawhi. 13 is LeBron. 14 is Dame Lillard. 15 is Donovan Mitchell. 16 Kyrie. 17 is Anthony Edwards. Those 4, LeBron, Lillard, Mitchell, Kyrie, and Edwards, can be interchangeable. Then number 18 is James Harden. I think he's solid right there. 19 is John Morant. 20 is Paul George. But John Morant could pass Harden this year. I'm just saying, because Harden, an older guy, it's a young man's game now, man. So the next 12, the guys that's like the next 12 to me, in no order: Sabonis, Domantas Sabonis, De'Aaron Fox, Jamal Murray, Bradley Beal, Karl-Anthony Towns, Bam Adebayo, Tyrese Halliburton, Jalen Brunson, Darius Garland, LaMelo Ball, Jaylen Brown, and Siakam. So That's my top 20 players plus an extra 12. So that's it, man. Peace.